Throughout the many decades of Nintendo's existence, they've left behind a plethora of obscure and forgotten content. This ranges from cancelled games and unreleased merchandise, to scarce contest prizes and even website fun. While it can be a challenge to document all of these lesser-known pieces of history, it's from the interest of fans that so much of it has been saved. However, all of this knowledge can make you wonder if there's anything new out there to learn about, since it seems like so much content has already been discussed and made available. Sometimes I ask myself this question and can convince myself to believe that there isn't much left out there to find. While it's not the most optimistic view to have, I really enjoy thinking like this because it makes a new discovery that much better, which is where our topic takes us today. Nintendo annual reports are exactly what the name suggests. Annual reports that discuss how companies are performing and what their strategies are for the future, general business stuff like that. However, what makes Nintendo's reports more interesting is that they often feature fun graphics or artwork that accompany these reports. While it's fun to see the characters on rather plain company documents, there's never really been anything particularly special about these. Until I learned about something very special that accompanied one Nintendo annual report from the late 90s. This information comes from a NeoGAF thread that got completely overlooked when it was first posted in 2017, but was so different from anything I had ever seen from Nintendo before that it caught my attention. There exists an official Nintendo website dedicated to the annual report from 1999, with a very interesting homepage. It features a hot air balloon with a face made to resemble Earth, carrying many well-known Nintendo characters drawn in a surreal art style. This is only the beginning though, as what's more are the links on the page. Most of them redirect to the report documents, but one of them goes to something much more fun, a story called Nathaniel's Fun Factory. When clicking the PDF open, you're greeted with a colorful illustration of Nintendo characters inside of a building. This is the title page to the story. Upon scrolling further, you can read the story of Nathaniel, a lonely boy who built a magical castle called the Fun Factory that turned boredom into fun. He went to sleep every night and had new adventures with Nintendo characters, although they're never referenced by name in the story. Time passes and it jumps to Nathaniel having a family of his own, to which he shares the Fun Factory with his daughter. Together, the two of them have adventures with the same characters that Nathaniel did as a child. I recommend you read through the whole story because this is such a fascinating take on Nintendo characters that has such a heartwarming quality to it. We always think about Nintendo as a video game company with characters who exist in the game world, but really there's so much more, and the story expresses that perfectly. The illustrations are also another interesting take on the characters because they're unlike any renditions I've seen before, with the art style being similar to the kinds of books you'd find in an elementary school library. Heck, if this was a published book, I'm sure I would have really enjoyed reading it as a kid. It's another one of those instances where I'm glad Nintendo is finally starting to branch out into other media within modern times. Still, this is a really nice story, and it's unfortunate that it got buried online in the late 90s where not many people could read it. But now more people can check it out, and I'd be a fan of getting more things like this in the future. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out some of my other game-related Lost Media videos. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Finn.